Hello there everybody and welcome to my first hardcore season 2 video in so long. Like it's probably been like 9 months, probably even more. So that's pretty cool, I'd say, in a way, you know. But yeah, I have no idea when this will come out because I still have a few more hardcore season 2 videos that I do need to release, but you know, fuck, it feels weird. It actually feels weird. How good am I at PvP? Ooh, bad. Whoa, buddy. Whoa. What is this fighting pattern, bro? Sure. Okay. We got him in the end, that's what matters. Okay. I will be frank. I have no idea where I am or what I'm doing. I genuinely don't know where a portal could even possibly be. I have no idea what I'm doing. I have been up the world, walked like 10 steps and realized I may as well just record because I'm not getting anywhere. I am in a fortress, but I don't know, am I trying to beat the game right now? Because that's genuinely a bit risky, you know? So I want the world to end. Hey, buddy. I don't know, I also have like no bow. So if I'm trying to beat the game, I'm not doing well. I think I looted a bastion. I have no idea. Oh yeah. This is a loaded save, by the way. I have no idea if this is where the season ended off or anything like that. So, yeah. I just want to point that out. Ugh. Fuck, Shift Sneak is so weird. I like never played with Shift Sneak before. Whoa. All the way down and just with the jump. I gotta change that. Well, it's not really doing about that. Am I hunting for blaze from? I don't know, bro. I'm like a genuine idiot right now. Wait, we got some. Whoa! You know, genuinely, this game with just like default settings actually looks pretty decent. I see. Oh, you see me too? I guess I'll start going on a rant on what has been going on recently. It's definitely been a while. I did record a Fallout 4 video before this, which is the finale, so if you guys haven't watched that yet, I recommend you watch it. But it's basically as simple as I've been going through some stuff recently, and there's been a reason why I haven't been posting. I don't think I've been too missed, but I mean, I should just stop posting completely. What's the point of? Oh, I have no reason. Yeah, am I genuinely stupid? Guy. I don't even want to talk about it. Don't even want to talk about it. But yeah, so I guess we can start off with what I've been doing instead of making videos. So I haven't really been playing too many games. My main game has probably been Valorant. I did have a little bit of a CS2 stage and Season 3 came out, but that was basically it. I think I got up to 20k and then I just stopped playing. It's just because every like 3 games you'd have a cheater, and whether he's on your team or enemy team, it kind of just ruins the immersion and fun. So I generally didn't like doing it much. Kind of feel like Kronka though, because as soon as someone hits a nice shot, the entire lobby starts calling a cheater. Always. But yeah, I've been mostly playing Valorant. On my main account, I hit Ascendant. Pretty cool, 3rd highest rank. I'm pretty sure I didn't play during that time, like record any videos at all. That was what, halfway into last year, I think. Yeah, I only Ascendant 2, and then I D-ranked down to Diamond 3. I'm pretty sure I ended the active Diamond 3, but I could have ended it as Ascendant 1, who knows. I did mostly solo queue, but I would at times invite the, you know that method where you invite the top frag of your lobby and see if they want to queue with you, blah blah, that shit. I would sometimes do that. I didn't exactly talk in VC though, I was like a text only character. In games, sometimes I would talk, and if I did that I wouldn't invite anyone from there because I'm generally just a very guy. I don't really like talking to new people too much because if they don't like something about me, I can kind of realize that, and that kind of gets on my mental a little bit. Because people are kind of bad at hiding it when they don't like something about someone, whether it's just what they're saying or stuff like that. They normally are pretty bad at hiding it. If you know how to spot it out, or if you're pretty good at doing it yourself, then you realize. Oh, wait for it. Then you realize it way more often, but especially in voice, it's mostly in voice really, and in voice you can also come off the wrong way and it just gets awkward at times, so that's why I normally would only talk text, but it's still pretty good. And I've actually met some people that, even after speaking VC, they were pretty friendly. I don't really remember any of them, and a lot of them kind of ended up unadding me after a few games most of the time. Like after they hop off, like the next day they'd hop on, probably just unadd me. And I didn't play with any of my main friend group because they were all either really low rank or they weren't talking to me at all, which was the main reason I solo queued in the first place. But yeah, that was pretty fun. I was actually super proud of myself. That is until I started playing with my friends again, because they started playing the game again, and people weren't nice. I also wasn't, because I didn't play for like 2 acts in a row after getting that rank, because I didn't really see a point. I didn't believe in myself enough to ever hit Immortal. I'm a good, I'm pretty exceptional at aiming at times. But but you know, aside from that, I'm not going to hit the second highest rank in the game. I just don't feel like I deserve it, especially not game sense wise or ability uses wise. But yeah, but after stop playing, I had to get placed in plat. I did climb back up to, sorry, I think I got placed in diamond, and then I kind of just suffered the plat curse. Because like, since it was like my first games on in like ages, I was pretty bad for my first few games. I did end up de-ranking. And after that, I think I genuinely just had the platinum. I think I went on like a crazy loss streak. I just started playing with one of my friends, who did end up getting me a little bit higher. Okay, I ended up doing it. I didn't solo queue at all though. Like, genuinely, if I had friends, I'd rather play on a way lower rank account than play a solo queue. I just didn't have friends. I was a really lonely guy, and I had a girlfriend at the time, but she didn't play Valorant, and I think she tried it actually, but she wasn't the best at it, and it was her first person shooter. I wasn't expecting her to play with me or anything. I guess I get that because we win. We live. But yeah, genuinely, I just get hit. Fuck now. What the? That's my bad, not playing. No, can this go away? Thank you. But yeah, I wasn't able to play with me, so that's why. But when I did have friends, I only wanted to play with them. I ended up playing a lot more then. I managed to fucking this axe. I got placed gold 1 because I ended the last axe at plat 1 because of how genuinely bad my teammates would have been. Really wasn't good. But this axe, I got placed in gold 1, and many other diamonds did too, surprisingly, which actually made the climb so much easier. I went from gold 1 to plat 1 in a very short time. And after that, I didn't really meet a new guy. Like, I knew of him before, but I never really played with him too much. But after we started like hanging out again, and we started playing more, he became my new Valorant dog because it was generally like really game sense wise smart, and he was getting better at like each game I played with him. So like we kind of like played together, and after I got an ult, which was gold, because he was silver 3 at the time, believe it or not, and I wanted him as my duo. But after playing with him, I managed to get another 2 accounts up to plat 1. So then when he got plat 1, I hopped on my main, and we both hit diamond 1 together recently. So that's actually pretty cool. Yeah, he went from silver 3 to diamond 1. And I honestly believe it wasn't like me carrying or boosting at all. He's genuinely just improved so much as a player, and he's a good fucking guy. He's a good guy, good player, good everything. I fuck with him hard. But yeah. Yo, oi, give me. Yeah, dumbass. I need obsidian. What's up? No, don't die, don't die, don't die. Don't stop. Oh my fucking god, bro. Shit. Are you stupid? What the fuck is your problem? Fuck you then. Holy shit. Look at this. Oh, that's exactly what I needed. Fuck. Holy shit, how do I solve that? Don't need that. Don't need that. How do I keep having them? Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Even if it's a cool booty book, I don't need it. That's good. Alright. Now, I will say that I have played like a few games like recently with like people, and I will say, genuinely, I don't deserve an immortal, but my aim is pretty fucking good. I won't lie. Are you angry at me now? Really? Is it because it's a baby? Can I kill only the baby? I have to use like a shovel. Alright, maybe that thing's better. I know I'm killing your babies, but like, yeah, see? They took all the fucking gold. But, yeah, I'm actually like impressed with myself. I actually won't lie. Now, recently though, I have been stunted in my journey, which is because I got banned. And when I tell you what for, you're gonna be like, oh, what the fuck is the entire point of the story? You're a fraud, you're a cunt, you're a bitchy little bitch boy. But that isn't the case. I got banned for cheating. Now, I want to clarify something. I have never cheated. I cheated in Minecraft. Like I had like a hack client, and I went on like a few SMPs. You know that it started with Mine something. It was a site where like you could randomly get sent an SMP. I had a hack client, that and probably a Roblox cheat from like 5 years ago. For the only cheating I've actually ever done, unless you count a Counter-Strike skin changer as a cheat. But I personally wouldn't really count that as a cheat. I mean, kinda, but like yeah. Cause I'm pretty sure my ban on Steam, which is like a ban. I sound retarded right now. No, like, it is a ban, Like I don't exactly remember what for. I think I might have done something there too, like cheat wise, in a game. Do not remember which game at all. I can't lie. My friends always ask me about it, and I just have to answer some fucking retarded thing. Because you know how hard it is to say, oh, I forgot. It was only like a year and a half ago too, but I genuinely, like, I didn't realize I would get banned for doing it. And it looks so bad on my profile. But that's why I don't, like, when I use a skin changer, I don't use it on my main. Because I do not want 2 game bans on my account. That makes me already look insanely untrustworthy. But yeah, so can I like genuine that can I sort? No, this is vanilla Minecraft. God damn it! I'm not done with this. Oh, yeah. Yeah, take that. Now, I did not cheat in Valorant. Cheating in Valorant is genuinely one of the dumbest things you could ever do, because I go in APAC servers, which is Oceania, Singapore, that area, right? Yo, what's up? Yo, 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 yo. Fuck, I don't know this guy. Oh, no. But in these servers, it's a lot different from any other server I've seen. I will not lie. 500 pros and only 770. I'm gonna use up all my gold. But I've already seen multiple cheated second screens. That's good. Now it's not something that I'm happy about, but it's kind of crazy that my servers are having cheaters in it, because if you look at the people in my servers compared to the people in like fucking NA servers and shit like that, you actually wouldn't expect the people in mine to fucking cheat. Yeah, I know, I missed, okay. I know. Now, the fact that I have found so many means that the problem in NA and other bigger servers must be fucking crazy. Genuinely. But I don't get it, because if I've seen cheater tech screens, that means that these cheaters have gotten banned during my games. This means that those cheaters are dumb enough to try and cheat in these servers and end up getting banned in the games that I play. Because getting a cheater detector screen is way more rare than you think. You can have a cheater in your game, but to have that cheater be banned in the middle of that game that you're playing instead of the next game or the game after is very low. And it's that reason why getting a cheater detector screen is actually a like crazy thing, you know? So if I've seen so many, that means that there are so many cheaters that there's enough to be in my lobbies, and that they are getting banned so quickly that there's enough to get banned in my lobby. Because that like cheater RR refund thing, I don't get that very often. But I do get a cheater detector screen pretty often. You know, that's the crazy thing. Now, I am not a cheater. I am not dumb enough. I have seen so many cheaters get banned in my games so quickly that I know how good the anti-cheat is. I already knew it when Valorant first was announced, when I first played it. Because Vanguard was a huge thing. Oh, look at me. I am in your computer. I see all your files. I see what to open. But I couldn't care less about that, honestly. If it's a good anti-cheat, that's a good thing. And boom, we have enough. That's great. And a fire touch too. But I'm not dumb enough to cheat. The reason why I got banned for cheating, the reason why all my friends went, cheated detected, wait, who was it? Well, I sat there looking at my screen saying your account has violated section 7. It's because of one small issue that I got while troubleshooting because my Valorant was running incredibly low FPS. This one issue was the sole reason why I cannot play my account as of this minute. And that mistake was done when I booted up Valorant after restarting my PC. So resetting. Fresh version of Windows 11. Sorry, no, Windows 10, sorry, not Windows 11. And what I did while my game was running at 30 FPS and stuttering like crazy because I went into my BIOS settings, which I had manually changed using a few config tutorials on the best for Valorant FPS, funnily enough, and stability. What I did was I reset all my BIOS settings, and I booted up Valorant. This, of course, didn't work, as that was not the issue. I knew what I was changing in the BIOS, but I just couldn't find any other reason for this. Until I realized it was a program. Now, you guys know how on Windows 11, when you move something to the side, like top right of your screen, and it automatically show that bubble. Oh, so actually more like at the top, and it shows like different layouts. I got a program to do that for me on Windows 10 because I did use it, but I hated Windows 11 because it was generally really bad for performance and just bad. I don't like it. I like Windows 10 better. I genuinely thought I was a creeper. Fuck, I didn't watch on him. That's actually my bad. Now, it was that program that was causing it. So as it closed the program, everything worked good. I played for about 5 days straight. Not like, not like straight, but like I played more like 6 days. And I basically every single day playing for a few hours minimum, playing tons of games, getting close to ranking back up to Diamond because we D-ranked. Because we went on. I went from Plat 1 to Diamond, down back to Plat 1 and then back up. Like genuinely, it just depends on when you play. What am I doing? What am I trying to? I'm not gonna burrow myself into a portal. But yeah, it's because of me resetting my BIOS that I eventually did get banned. Even though I played for so many days with no issues at all. The main thing that I did wrong was not reinstall Vanguard, Valorant's anti-cheat, after resetting my BIOS settings. Because of this, a few days later while playing a game, you know, funny enough, my rank up back up to Diamond, I hit a pretty bad thing. I didn't do anything bad. I just won a game, match MVP, 10-2, because they FF'd. Wasn't cheating, obviously. You know? But. Let me just on this real quick. Oh yeah, you're right. You're right, twin. What I didn't realize was that I already needed these settings on in the first place. Oh, that's gonna be so annoying. Yeah, let me just run away from that. Because I never knew that I needed these settings, because I knew I needed these settings if I was on Windows 11. Back when I first upgraded to Windows 11 on a PC that didn't have those features, so I couldn't play Valorant at all. And because of that, I had to go back to Windows 10. Now, this time I was already on. I was already going back to Windows 10 anyways, and I already had those features because my PC came with Windows 11. And I knew they had those features, obviously. I never knew that Valorant nowadays required it, regardless of what operating system you were on. If you were on Windows 11, you needed them on prior, but now it didn't matter if you're on Windows 11 or Windows 10. That was a big thing that I never knew about. Because of that, when I reset my BIOS settings, I actually turned off the two settings that it requires. This is Secure Boot and TPM. Now, I'm going to give you a quick dossier on how Valorant cheats actually work, because a fucking kernel level anti-cheat that goes through every single file on your computer, very anti-security, that people were genuinely calling a virus, getting bypassed, is crazy, right? And that's because the cheats aren't actually on the operating system. They aren't in the files. They are loaded onto the motherboard themselves. I don't know too much about how this works or how it's done. I'm going to assume something to do with the BIOS. But normally, these end up configuring the two features that Valorant needs on. I'm guessing, actually. I don't actually know if that's true, but I'm going to guess based on what I've had happen to me. Now, normally this includes turning them off, or at least altering them so they don't look on, or they at least don't work. Which, you know, if they're off, they also won't work, obviously. Because of this, if Valorant sees those two options turned off after Valorant is installed, it automatically assumes that you are a cheater using a motherboard cheat that has manipulated those two settings into being turned off or at least altered it in a way where their functionalities aren't there. Because of this, it banned me completely for cheating, and yeah, that's literally it. Now, I'm not the only person this has happened to, okay? This is not some bullshit made up story. You can go look online, you can search up, you know, random cheater text screen user violated usable setting. It was the first Reddit post that came up for me, and there were a bunch of people going to do the same thing. Some people silver, some people fucking radiance. It's not an actual cheater thing, and I promise you, I don't have anything. Again, this is a fresh install of Windows, and you know, actually, I myself don't know how much money Valorant cheats cost, but I can assume they're a fucking lot. Because I already know that you would have to buy Valorant cheats because of a free 100 and just get you banned. Like, there's no way, right? And I am not spending money on that. I spent money on skins on Valorant, not a cheat. If I was going to cheat on Valorant, I would get myself a skin changer. Genuinely. Like, there's no point of going through the effort of getting cheats and not a skin changer. So why would I be buying skins? But after this happened, I closed Valorant, I watched my friends stream, and I watched them laugh it off. As my entire hopes and dreams, my entire Valorant career, everything I did in the past few months, had just become invalidated. On top of going through a recent breakup, done very poorly by the opposite gender there, it was effective. It was very affecting to me. And I know it's just a game, but it's a game that I spent hundreds and hundreds of hours on. It was a game where I met some of my... It was a game where I met and spent hundreds of times with my friends on. Friends that have known me for ages, and friends that haven't known me for that long. Friends that laughed at my jokes, and friends that I laughed at their jokes. So, seeing that all fall in front of my eyes, even if I have alt accounts, even if I could just go buy another account. Oh, sorry, buy another, because the account that I did buy, like, remember when I said I got my friend out of gold and after flat? I bought that account. Funny enough, I lost that account because the original owner was actually hacked, and he got the account back, but it was after I stopped playing on it, so I genuinely just said, mate, go for it. I'm not going to ask for a refund. This is your, like, this is yours. You got hacked, that's unfair. You can have your account back. It was funny for my friend, but really funny for me, because I genuinely would hate to get my account hacked. He got it back though. That's what matters. And I didn't pay a hefty price for it. It was only like $40, and it had Champions 2023 Vandal on it, so God, ain't that much. But basically, I wasn't that much in the no clear, oh no, I'm doomed forever. But it was more just the emotional impact. That account meant a lot to me. I fucking reached my highest lifetime peak on that account. I reached a crazy rank that I never thought I would ever actually reach. I hit some of the craziest shots I've ever hit in my entire life. Some of the craziest fucking flicks, bro. I learned what my sensitivity was hundreds of times over on that account, funnily enough. And I bought some of my favorite skins on that account, spent hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Now, on the Reddit post, the guy who created it, I think, did say that later on, about 4 months later, when he randomly decided to check, he was unbanned. And he has no idea when this happened, and he thinks that it actually could have happened within the first month. If that is true, that is really good. I'm already going to try and send a support ticket, obviously, which should hopefully help me get unbanned. But even if I don't need to, that's chill. That's fucking so chill. If I get the account back, that is good. But till then, I still cannot queue anymore on my do it, and there's only 30 days left in the act. If it takes longer than 30 days, I need to hop on a different account to be able to actually play my do it at all. And you know, that sucks. Like, that kind of sucks, you know? Because I want to play. Obviously, I don't want to get rusty again and D-rank further and then have to climb through the elo hells that it really is. Because in NA servers, they're just bad. But genuinely, the amount of smurfs, and yes, I am calling the level 40 Yoru who goes 21-9 with a tier S tracker score and a 40% headshot rating, who uses util the exact same as what I've seen from a fucking Eggster video, a smurf. And yes, I am calling every single other level 30 who's dropping an insane KD with insane utility usage and insane aim a smurf, because they are. I have fucking immortal friends who smurf all the fucking time on accounts that are eerily similar to it, and Valorant does nothing about it. Because they only want phone proof if you're above Ascendant. And if a Radiant hops on a Plat account, he doesn't need smurf proof. He needs to verify his main account with a phone that he most likely has. He doesn't need to verify his smurf account unless he gets higher rank. That was the dumbest system I've ever seen a company put in. The dumbest countermeasure ever. I'm genuinely surprised. Bro, genuinely? Fuck this guy, bro. Oh my days. But yeah, let's just go through a portal. I have no idea where we're gonna end up, by the way. That's not good. That's not good. Alright, well, I guess we can go walk and talk out here then. Now. I will admit that I do think that I will get my account back, and I'm not too worried about it. But it still just really did affect me, and it's genuinely a stupid reason if it never gets fixed, because it's not a mistake that I ever knew that I could ever make. When I was told by sources to reset my BIOS settings in case I messed up something there, I did that. It never mentioned, when it was a guide for Valorant mentioning resetting BIOS settings, and I reset BIOS settings, and then this happened to me, it never mentioned anything about, oh, by the way, you turn on these specific settings again, or else Riot Vanguard is gonna fucking sue your ass. It doesn't anything like that. And I feel deeply sad for anyone else who had this happen to them. Because Valorant is the type of game where you can spend a lot of money. A lot. And even more, something even more worth than money, time. You can spend hundreds, even thousands of hours on Valorant, on just one account. Hundreds of experiences that you may even never forget. Hundreds of scenarios played over and over again. Hundreds of people that you've met, talked to. You might even know their names because of the game. And it's because of that that I feel like Valorant really needs to fix an issue like that pretty damn quickly. Because it is not something that they should have happening to their average regular player. But in the meantime, I was out on my ults, which had a lot of skins that I didn't have on my main, and I got silver on it because playing in my friend's gold lobbies was genuinely the most infuriating, frustrating thing I think I have done in so long. Imagine playing against the next VCT champion, who's also joined by another VCT champion, because why not? They both, you know, level 30s on average are just VCT champions, and I saw that. You are not slick, buddy. You got a compass? No? Okay. I don't think following a compass is my best plan here. Look, I spawned the snowy vine, holy shit. But, yeah. So, imagine doing that with the next reincarnation of fucking Adolf on your team, because he won't stop swearing at you, he won't stop getting mad at the game with open voice chat on team chat for some reason. This doesn't even have an automatic button, he's just holding that button down to let us all know that he died, while he also baits his entire team, or he runs in and does absolutely nothing and instantly dies without calling a single thing instead of his frustration. You have the no-com silence. Oh, I have a 0.3 KD. I won't mention a single word about that. Oh, you want me to throw my utility on that part of the site to help you, my top frag teammates? Oh, I'm just going to continue to be silent. I'm not going to say a single thing. I maybe 50-50 chance will throw that item there, but that's maybe. And it becomes these points where you realize that the game is cooked. Like, genuinely, the game is fucked. But there's really no sense in really yapping about it too much, because it's gonna happen regardless. But if I was a real silver player trapped in that elo, if I wasn't getting 35 RR from every win and only 11 from each loss, if I was actually doing the same as a silver teammate there and losing 20 and gaining 20, I think it would genuinely be impossible for me to ever enjoy a single second of competitive. And I'm starting to see why there's so many Swift playing underrated demons out there, because if I was stuck in that elo, I would not want to play elo, especially if your friends are higher rank. Now of course I'm pretty sure it does get better. I haven't played too many games on that account, and yes, overall I do have a 25% win rate on that account. Me, you know, I have an above 50% in high plat, mid diamond, but I have a 25 in gold, silver. I know that sounds like copium, but I promise you it isn't when a silver says that he can't get up because of his teammates and because the enemies are smurfing. If they're in anything like our elo in our servers, believe them, honestly. You would generally need a 5-stack with 4 immortals to just be able to fucking win against 3 smurfs. And yes, you'd be surprised how many games are 3 smurfs. Whether they're boosting, whether they're just 2 random immortals trying to queue together on some smurf account, or what, it's genuinely crazy. And that's coming from a smurf, technically. I played with my friend, and we got 27 5s when we're both diamonds going up against silver 1s, because that his account was really low elo. Like, that's genuinely crazy. That's genuinely fucking mad. And of course, it was a level 73 silver 1. Like, it just gets to a point. Like, I don't know what more to do. When your teammates are still at the bottom of the leaderboard, even if you're like team VPing at the top, it's like if you're in an immortal lobby, but you may as well just like solo. Like if you're running Fortnite squads with no fill and you're solo queue, just ignore, like, don't play with your other 4 teammates, and you're just basically just 1v5ing. It's genuinely probably easier too, because in mixing with the Smurfs, you have some of the dumbest people you could ever imagine. No hate to anyone who's in a low silver rank in my service or anything, but genuinely, the amount of times an enemy just does something that I could not expect out of a... Like, I could be like Doctor Strange, opening up a million different parallel universes, and not a single one of them that I can see does that play, and then he does that play that I just could not ever expect in a single second of eternity. I genuinely lose it. I get tilted so easily because, like, what the fuck? Genuinely, it's not fun. That's why I don't get how people smurf. There are so many smurfs in that elo, and I don't get a single one of them smurfs, because it is so annoying as a high rank player to play against low rank, like when they're genuinely being stupid. And holy shit, my aim is oh yeah, no. It's so infuriating. And even just go up against other smurfs, because other smurfs, the way that smurfs normally play is they play super aggressive. They play in a way where their aim just dominates the silver. But you see, they normally have good aim too, so they're gonna dominate even a good player because they're doing stupid plays. I mean, they're already catching that good player off guard, while also having probably just as good aim as that good player. And you can't do this in an immortal match, obviously. You rush, you're gonna get traded so quickly. You're just gonna be throwing at that point. You may not even get a kill because yeah, you might catch someone off guard, but you have to remember there's 5 good players on that team. Someone's going to be able to fucking stop you. But when you're going up against maybe 2 good players and the rest are genuinely so stupid, you could be entering a site and once entering it looking backwards, you can just do whatever the fuck you want. Who's going to make you pay for doing something retarded and stupid? No one. The good player is the one you kill. The good player is that duelist. The good player is the one already entering first. The good player, you already know where he is before the rounds even started happening. And it just kind of becomes like a GG's over there. Even if you killed a smurf, if you somehow get killed by some idiot sitting in the corner of a shotgun, or by some guy fully running gun and give you Phantom. Oh yeah, can I have a quick run at Phantom? Holy shit, can they nerf Phantom? They need to nerf Phantom. I'm not talking about the Blast X Phantom, like the nerf gun Phantom. No, I want them to completely debuff the Phantom. Because you cannot run like this in a straight line, and even 6 out of 10 times would be ridiculous, but it's more like 7.5 out of 10 times you hit a random headshot. That is so stupid. It cannot be a fucking thing. The thing is, this isn't even just low elo. This is high elo too. I've seen this in Ascendant lobbies where they just completely run a gun and just insta tap you. Why? Why not? It's so easy. It doesn't have that you need to be bad to do this skill gap. You need to be bad and lucky to do this. No, it's just a you can just do this kind of thing because of how easily it is done. And because of that, it's just abused often. And no one seems to bat an eye to it. Precise gunplay. People are calling CS2 for noobs, but honestly, CS2 has such better running gun than Valorant. And by such better, I mean better as in it's not as bad, if you get what I mean. Like, it's not there as much. Like, running gun shouldn't be in a tactical shooter at all like that. Spectre, you can argue. The P90, you can argue. But that is literally it. And even so, even those are two things. What the fuck am I hearing? Is the cat hissing at me? Joe, you fucking asshole! Wait, is it this? I don't think it's that. I think it is the cat. Yeah, that was cute. Hiss at me! Is it not the cat? Okay, I'm fucking confused. I'm genuinely stupid. I'm gonna have to find my way back off camera too, because I'm not making you guys watch 10 hours of me running while we're trying to talk about something. But yeah. When you get traded, so what we can do what I was talking about before. So yes, even if you kill this enemy smurf, or one of them, or even both of them, if you get killed by some stupid idiot doing a stupid play with a stupid gun, you have to sit back and watch, even if it is like a 3v1. You have to sit back and watch those teammates, those silvers, lose a 3v1 against a silver. Why? Why not? Genuinely. Why shouldn't you? Because what else can you do? Because they will lose that. And they will probably say MB or my bad at the end after it. And you just have to sit there and watch on. If you were a real silver with a genuinely good skill, you would have to play for a solid while to get out of Smurf queue. Because remember, this Smurf account isn't really a Smurf account. Like, this used to be the account that I used to play unrated on my friends. I played a decent amount of games in it. It's reached Diamond before. It's not a fucking random account. It's not a level 20 account. It has tons of skins on it, and it's even higher level. It's like level 200 something. So why does it get put with Smurfs? Same reason my friend, who's gold, gets put with Smurfs. Because the entirety of gold and silver queue is against Smurfs. No matter what account you play on, no matter who you play with, it will be filled with Smurfs. It's why I love being higher there so much, and why if I D-rank and get put in Smurf queue, oh boy, do I have to. It's not nice. It's not fun. Which is why I was so annoyed when I got put with gold in gold 1. But after getting queued up again against diamonds, it was like diamond last act, compared to Smurfs or real golds for that matter, because some of them are genuinely impossible to play against. It's just interesting. It's a very interesting game right now, and I look forward to the state of the game in the future. But they genuinely, and I've been going on about this like for like the past 6 months now, they need to change some things. Go look at beta footage from 2020, 6 years ago, footage of Valorant, and apart from UI, tell me what has changed. Apart from UI, skins, a few new agents. Actually, no, from beta, there's actually been a decent amount of agents. And a couple maps. Tell me what has changed. Has the gunplay changed all that much? It's gotten more run and gunny. But apart from that, I wouldn't really say that much. Has the core mechanics of the game gotten different? Not really. Mostly the same game modes, and they haven't really fixed any issues affecting those game modes either. Has smurfing been reduced? Not really at all. No, they said that they added a thing for it, but from what I can tell from the amount of immortal smurf accounts that my friends have, well, not immortal smurf, like mortal friends that have smurf accounts and play on them to boost other people, no, they haven't at all. And is a cheating problem bigger than ever? Yes, it really is. A red screen of death, or the cheater detected screen, used to be something that you would actually be like, I've only ever seen one cheater detected screen in my entire life. I've probably already seen 5 this year. Probably like 3 or 4. Again, I'm in way less quantity servers, so that is genuinely really bad. When other people would play for 4 years straight and only ever see 1. Until they play, like, you know, in 2025 or 2026, then they start seeing more. Because it's just getting worse. Now, this could mean that the anti-cheat is better. But after adding that, you get RR back if it was a cheater in your game, you start to realize that there are a lot of games that have cheaters that don't get banned in that game, and you never even know about it. Now, I want Valorant to add a few things. One of them, if you have an AFK teammate, you get RR back. It's such a needed thing because it is genuinely such a big issue. Even in Diamond Elo, every 25 games you will have an AFK and you will lose that game massively because of it. Because that AFK always ends up picking an important agent like Smokes or something. Because why wouldn't they? Just why wouldn't they? And they do this. They genuinely do this. And you lose 26 RR because you can't get a kill because we have no smokes, your entire team's tilted, you have an AFK, and you're just getting completely player diffed and team diffed overall based on utility and everything other part, including numbers. And you lose 27. You even end up losing 30 if you did bad enough. And that ranked player gets 2 days where he doesn't play, maybe a week, which is genuinely a gift at that point. It's so utterly stupid that I don't exactly see why they haven't implemented a thing for it, because this is a 5-year-old game. Now, of course, you look at Counter-Strike, that is nothing for cheaters. That is probably, I'm pretty sure there's nothing for AFKs either. But the thing is, one, ignore the fact that they allow cheaters completely from the start, basically. But you don't get an AFK teammate. I don't know. I've played 400 hours of Counter-Strike, 200 on 2 different accounts, because of skin changer. And in those 400 hours, I rarely get a AFK teammate in comp. And if you do, I'm using void kick plays for starters. That's already massive. I wish I could do that in Valorant. There are some teammates that you are genuinely so much better without, because they would be holding something and then just not hold it, and you're fucked. You can never predict that. If your teammate's holding something, you have to hold another angle next to it, and you have to put your life in his hands, and then he completely throws it for no reason. And there's stuff like where his utility generally just doesn't help. It just gives away your position, makes you and where it's just a team, it's just making your entire team tilted. Even if it's just being an arsehole in team chat. They should have a vote kick function. Now, should vote kick function make it so they can easy queue another game? No. I feel like I should give him a little bit of a delay. Even if it's just, I don't know. Because the thing is, it can also be used pretty heavily for, well, you know, oh, you're annoying me. Or if all three of us and this rando, let's kick this guy because he's annoying me. I'm being a genuine, total jackass, an asshole, a bitch. And in that case, it wouldn't be good. But again, like, the Counter-Strike community in a whole is so much worse than Valorant. Like, they are so much more toxic. They say the N-word 50,000 times more than anyone in Valorant ever does. And yet they have the vote kick function. They have the unfiltered text chat. They have all that stuff. So genuinely, Valorant adding it cannot be that bad. If Counter-Strike's had it for this long and they have a much worse community, if Valorant adds it when they have a better community, what's the worst that's going to happen? We've seen what the worst that could happen. Like, we've seen that happen. Because it's happened from Counter-Strike, which is basically the exact same game, carbon copy, but with a worse community. Lesser strict guidelines. So, what's Valorant waiting for? Is there secretly a thing that's happened with Counter-Strike regarding this that has made it that much worse? Look, I don't really know. But what I do know is that that's all we have time for today. I don't know if anyone's going to watch this again, and if you did, I beg you to listen to my rants. If you do play Valorant and you're good at it, high enough rank to at least queue with me, and you're a chill person who, you know, isn't too sensitive or anything like that, feel free to add me. I have my Discord in my bio, as well as my Discord server if you want to join that, where me and a lot of my friends who play Valorant are. I'd love to have you join. Maybe you queue. What the oh, that's a cow. Holy shit. But yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed, and this is probably not anywhere close to the end of Hardcore Season 2, but it's probably going to be one of the few episodes I make anytime soon, because intentions right now are not really focused on Season 2 as a whole at all. I've made enough parts into Season 2 where I need to focus on my other series that need more attention. I haven't made a Far Cry 3 video in probably about 2 years. That's how bad it's gotten. Never mind, no, 1 year, my bad. Still, I do need to focus on other parts of my channel, and we already have a fully completed Season 1 for people to watch, if they haven't already, which is completely finished too, and they have a decent amount of this too. I mean, look how far we've gotten, you know? I'm not worrying too much about not continuing this that far. It will be continued, obviously, but only when I have much more free time in my schedule and uploads and all that stuff. Because right now, I'm much more focused on other things that need to be done, and this is not a need. There is still a decent amount of Season 3 recorded, and nothing has been uploaded. And by decent amount, it's still like a little bit short though, you know? Like 5-6 episodes is not enough. And look at my Xbox series. I probably have how many episodes I need to be doing of that? That thing was meant to reach 100 episodes. Because they were cut so short. But still 100 episodes nonetheless. And it has not done that yet. So I really do need to focus on other series. So Hardcore Season 2 will be coming for a slight little bit of a halt. No, it has been on a halt for a while. I just wanted this episode so we can see where it's at. I have no idea. Again, I've got to go watch back my latest video. but I have no idea if this is genuinely like the right save, if I am actually at the latest point of my recording when it comes to this world. But holy fuck, ambient noises in Minecraft. The gym's got fucking me. But either way, now you know. If I'm a few episodes behind, you know that I'm a few episodes behind. You're expecting that for the next playthrough episode. I will try and make my way back to base, probably. But right now I'm minus 6,300 out. So yeah, not too good, but we'll find a way like we always do. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you all later. Bye!